And here is the Go Buster machine number 3, RH-03, Rabbit Helicopter 03, for Go Busters. The last of the mechs, the original main mechs needed to form Go Buster O, the main Zord in the Go Busters series. And they are calling them Zords, so hey, how about that? Here you have a USADA Lettuce, who's a little rabbit that also turns into the cockpit and head, just like all the other figures have. Companion to the Yellow Buster. Now he's a little rabbit. You can kind of see how his face is actually made up of dials and switches, because he also, just like everybody else, becomes the control interface for the helicopter. And also, he has an odd little quirk of saying, whenever you tell him to do something in the show, he says in English, "Roger Rabbit." So they're making Roger Rabbit reference in there as well. A lot of little in-jokes in Go Busters if you're paying attention. Now the helicopter itself, the helicopter blade, it doesn't spin on any mechanism, but it does spin fairly freely here. Up here. The cockpit itself looks a little weak. Normally this would come all the way out and have the brown windows and look more like a full cockpit. Here it's just the robot fists that flip down. So, but just for the combination gimmick and everything else, it suffers here. But I think it looks much cooler if you flip the fists up and attach USADA as the helicopter cockpit. I think it makes a much cooler looking helicopter. It just looks more like an actual cockpit. Whereas putting Gorosaki on the front of the truck made it look like you had a monkey face on the front of a truck. I think this actually really completes the helicopter mode and makes it look a lot better. So there's that. Other than that, nothing else changes. Now he does also have an animal mode, rabbit mode, just like all the others do. And instead of pulling off just the head, you want to pull off this whole front assembly. Pop off the whole rotor assembly here as well, and pop off the mini rotor assembly here too. And then you take the back end of this, flip it down and around like that. Take the feet, flip them off to the side here. You've got the rear half of a rabbit. Now you reattach this, but you attach it higher up. Before it was down here for helicopter mode. Now you want to attach it to this set of clips up here. Fold the front feet down like that. Leave these ears sticking up because you're going to take the helicopter rotor assembly over the ears and snap it on, and then fold the blades back to form the giant rabbit ears here. And then you take the smaller assembly, flip these up, and there's a little post here that just pegs into the rear to make the little tail. And there is RH-03 in rabbit mode. So yeah, not a whole lot to that one either. I don't have any tidbits about the voice actor for this one. I don't know anything specific or interesting to really share off. But here's the little rabbit helicopter. And we'll go ahead and wrap this up, and then we'll get into a video, and the next one will be Go Buster O itself, all combined. And again, thanks to CSToys for sending these along.